Hey everybody, got my headphones in and I am ready to go. I see we've got 5 people watching already, so welcome guys. I hope you are ready for some speaking practice. Alright, now we have tried this before with kind of varying degrees of success. So I hope today will go well, because I would like to do many more of these types of lessons in the future. My name is Ben, by the way. I'm going to be the instructor for today, and you are watching this through IELTS for All, which is our Facebook group. If you want to participate live in our lessons, that's where to do it. The video courses can be found on IELTSlessonsforyou.com, and the lesson archives down at the Google site below. But I want to do as many speaking practices as we can, so we're going to go straight into it. I've hooked up our comment feed, so we should be all ready to go. So I'm going to get on the phone here with Che Eng, I think. Let's see how this works. I'm going to call this person now. Hopefully the connection is strong enough. Hello. Hey, can you hear me over there? Hello?
I need connection, bro. Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, great. You listeners, let me know if you guys can hear him or not, okay? I hope it's working, but if not, it's okay. We'll just do some practice anyway. So, your first question is going to be about politeness. And the first question is this: how do people from your country show politeness to others?
Politeness?
Politeness.
I think politeness with some kind of language. Politeness?
Mm-hmm.
It is some kind of language when you ask something, you ask polite, like you say please. When I learn Germany, there is a form for polite and form for unpolite. The form are for formal or informal. I think this is question answer.
Yeah, good. Okay. Could you give me an example? What is something polite that you would say in your own language? Or a situation in which you would be polite?
Can you borrow me your book, please?
Okay, I see. And let's move on to the next question. Is there any difference between polite behavior in cities and in small towns?
Yes, but behavior? Yes, there is a big difference. When you speak with a rude way, there's a big difference to polite way. For asking for something or give advice for your friend or some kind of that.
So I'm curious about the difference between small towns and big cities in terms of the politeness.
Yes.
Yeah, the difference between small town and big city. What is the difference there?
Small town. Are you mention village?
Yeah, the village, for example.
Or some kind. Yes. I can't say. Yes, there's a big difference between civilization country or civilization cities and uncivilization cities, like a village or some kind of that. Education level in cities are higher than in village. So educational people are speak polite, I think, because education make a person or can higher his level with dealing with people.
Okay.
Well, and higher his language skill. I don't mention language skill to speak language well I mentioned language skills that you can speak polite with people, asking for something with ways are polite.
That's a good idea. Okay. And the third question, how do you teach children to be polite?
Teach children to be polite.
Yeah, how do you
Amazing.
teach children to be polite?
I think children see what you do and make old people. When you do something polite, say see you, and you can speak with children uh, with way are not aggressive, quietly. I think power of speaking or power of word are very important. So if I say to my son, don't if I say my son make wrote in wall in my room, in my room, excuse me. So if I say don't do this, you are stupid, don't do this. So he make idea that he are not qualified, or I can't reach my idea, but it's big different to say to him, don't make this, you are stupid or some kind of that, or you say, don't make this, you are a grow boy now, and you don't make this. I think this way it will change language. I think language is a very, very important to say something with a polite thing, or with your way to convince other people.
Okay. All right, that's a pretty good answer. Yeah, you got some good ideas there. I think your ideas are good, but I think at the beginning of your response, it didn't seem quite clear. And then the more you talk, the more clear your ideas become. So I think you should spend some time really focusing on the most likely part 2 and part 3 questions so that you have those ideas kind of ready to go in your mind, so that from the first moment you start speaking, you have a clear idea of what you want to say. I feel that as you're speaking, you are discovering your ideas. So it gets pretty good at the end, but at the beginning, it's a bit unclear. So I'm going to just fix a couple of grammar things for you. You ask politely, polite or impolite, and formal or informal. Yeah, so those words don't use un, but use im or in. And then, let's see, speak rudely, okay, or speak in a rude manner. Yeah, with a rude doesn't work. Speak in a rude manner is good. Yep. This word, check your pronunciation. I think it's the V sound that's a little unclear. Village. Village. Yes, that's good actually. Yeah, village. Civilization cities, we're going to change to civilized cities.
Civilized cities.
Yes. But actually, civilized is not quite the most natural way to say that. I would say developed.
Development, yes.
Undeveloped, yeah. Yeah, civilized is not quite right for cities, maybe more for a culture, but let's see. The power of speaking is very important. Yeah. And then you can see here again, he is not qualified. So be careful about these be verbs, that they match the subject. And then instead of don't make this, you should say don't do this. Yeah, do and make can be really confusing, but yeah, in this case, don't do this is right.
Don't do this. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so not bad. I think most of your problems come from very specific grammar errors. So your next step should be to try to identify what these errors are and try to incorporate this into your writing. Okay, speaking practice is great, but the way to kind of improve in your grammar is going to be writing first. Get it into your head, and then practice speaking it. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. It was good to talk to you.
Thank you very much. But I want to ask you. I have some grammar issues. Are it's very helpful to make review or some kind of books to solve. And I can't reach. Excuse me. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Are you advise me to fix my grammar first or to start directly in IELTS exams or IELTS preparation or some kind of that? Because I have only 1 month for my exam.
I see. Boy, I think what I would suggest is that you go straight into IELTS preparation. With only 1 month, the chances of really improving your grammar ability in just 1 month is very difficult. I think it would be better to focus on strategy, focus on how to, for example, your capability might be scoring maybe a 6 on your speaking. It might be possible to score a 6, but you need the right strategy to do that. Strategy you can practice and learn in 1 month. Grammar is very difficult to improve in such a short period. So I think if you have longer, you should really focus on improving your grammar. But if you have only 1 month to get ready, practice, practice, practice. Try some different strategies. Try to work with an instructor if possible to try to get there. Okay?
Yes, great. Thanks.
No
Thanks.
problem.
Thanks a lot for your time. I'm very thankful for you.
No problem.
Thank you
All right.
very much.
I'll talk to you again soon.
Thank
All
you.
right. See you. All right, you guys. Let's see. Oh, you can hear him. Hey, that's great. Fantastic. Okay, I'm really happy about that. Yeah, I just needed to click one button and then we were fine. Did the video freeze? Did you get stuck? It may be interference with Skype a little bit, so I hope you guys can still hear and everything. We've got time for 1 or 2 more people. Let's see who else is on my Skype list. Everybody else seems to be away. So, let's see. Can you guys... I've got 8 people watching. Anybody want to practice? Okay, if you have Skype on your phone or on your computer, you can practice with me easily. Just post your Skype email address in the comments here, and we'll do some practice. I'm glad that worked. Yeah, this means we can do more of these speaking practices. That was a really tough question, actually, that he asked me. Should we focus on grammar or should we focus on strategy? And I think it really does come down to how much time you have. So right now I'm working with a student one-to-one, and she has 1 month, and what we're doing is every day we practice 1 hour and we focus on the different topics. So at home she prepares her ideas for the different topics. During our one-to-one time, I listen and I give her feedback on grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary, and then she goes back and uses my feedback to develop her answers and kind of write out her ideas. That process, kind of first take notes, then work with an instructor to fix the mistakes, and then write it out using kind of my feedback, my sort of list of problems. That is a really good way forward if you have limited time. I'm getting somebody contacting me on Skype. Aha! Okay, Abba is ready. Great. So I'm going to go ahead and call you up. And we will start. Hello?
Hello?
Hey,
Yes,
how are you?
hello.
All right, good. Well, it's good to hear your voice. Let's let's get started. I'm going to choose a different topic for you.
Okay.
Let's talk about family. So the first question, which is better, a big family or a small family?
I think I'll go with the small family because with a small family, you get to be able to cultivate your relationships much better. You tend to have much better relationship with each other. A big family, with a big family, you tend to the dynamics change and there might be too much conflict. Managing those conflicts might prove a bit difficult, much more than having a smaller family. So yes, I'll go with a smaller family.
Okay, good. Yeah. Next, let's see. Would you prefer to live with your parents or to live on your own?
um, I think I'll rather live with my parents to a certain stage, and then when I'm much older, working, then I live alone. At the moment, I live alone because I work. So I think I like the independence that comes with it, and the fact that I get to make decisions based on my own experiences and my own intelligence. So yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, sorry, connection cut out there at the end, but I think I got you. Do you think that children's personalities are similar to their parents' personalities?
Yes, yes. I think as children, as you grow up, you sort of imitate what you see. Children learn what they see, so you tend to pick up certain personalities from your parents. So yes, definitely, you tend to end up picking up certain things from your parents. Children definitely pick up the personalities of their parents or other people around them. It could be anybody.
Hmm. Okay, very good. Yeah, so I think your grammar is pretty excellent. I was trying to find some feedback to give you on the grammar. Pronunciation from time to time is a little bit unfamiliar to my ear, and that could hurt you a little bit in your pronunciation score. Um, Overall, your fluency, your grammar are really quite good. The word work, especially, yeah, try to get a little more of that R sound in there. I know that it kind of clashes with your accent a little bit, but um, let's see. I couldn't quite hear if you said an S at the end of this, so make decisions. And then children learn, let's say, from what they see. Or as you said, they pick up things. They pick up certain things. It's really good natural phrase there. Um, the one piece of advice that I would give to you is to explore both sides. Um, because you speak so quickly, you're going to need a little bit more content to fill up a kind of 1 minute part 3 response. Okay, the examiner is going to want to
Okay.
see you kind of explore the topic a little bit more. So when I said, which is better, a big family or a small family, you said a small family, and you gave the reasons quite well. Then you need to kind of say, on the other hand, there might be some benefits to having a big family. For example, blah, 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 blah. Or give your own personal
Okay.
experience, or you could compare, like, in my case, I grew up with a big family, but my best friend grew up in a really small family, and I've always kind of envied her because she tells me that da 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 da. So you got to find some ways of extending your answers a little bit,
Okay.
especially these ones that ask for your preference or your opinion. Start with your preference, but then you need to expand it out a little bit longer. So as you prepare, try to speak for at least 1 minute for each of these part 3 questions. Um, Expanding your ideas using your experience, could be your plans, your relationships, or just exploring both sides of the issue. All right?
Okay, sir.
Mostly,
Please, could
your
I ask
language
you
use is
something?
quite good. Yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to find out if, for instance, with the first question you asked me, whether a big family or a small family, is it possible to have, say, a middle ground? Maybe I would rather prefer not too small, not too large. Is it possible to have a middle ground when you're asked the question,
Sure.
or you definitely have to choose one?
No. The speaking exam, there's no, when it comes to writing a task 2 essay, there's a task achievement score, right? Where in order to receive a high score, you need to answer the question in a certain way, right? With speaking, there is no task achievement score. Those questions are just designed to get you to talk as much as possible with a lot of variety. So as long as you're talking about the topic, it doesn't really matter what you decide to talk about, as long as you're giving a variety of language and exploring, plenty of vocabulary. Yeah, there's no task achievement score, so it doesn't really matter what kind of opinion you give.
Okay.
The way to approach it, though, I think at your level, the way to think about each of these questions is the examiner is giving you an opportunity to kind of show off what you've got. So just make sure you're not wasting any opportunities. Look for any chance you have to use some kind of advanced phrase or explore some deeper, kind of more interesting idea. Use every chance you get. All right?
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right.
All right, you guys. I'll see you next time. We have another free lesson tomorrow at the same time. So I hope to see you guys there. Bye, everybody. See you later.